I felt like doing a video, so here's my top 5 characters of Teen Titans. Mind you, this was very, very hard to do to try to place them somewhere because I love all the main characters of Teen Titans. And on the side note, this is just my personal opinion, so here we go. At number 5, we have Beast Boy. Now don't get me wrong, I love Beast Boy. Back when I was younger, I would say he was top 3, and he's dealt with a lot of hardship in that entire show. In the episodes where Beast Boy focused, it was either something that happened to him in his past or something he was going through dramatically. And I would never forgive Cartoon Network for how it ended. At number 4, we have Robin. I actually like Robin as leader, and he's been my favorite Robin for like ever now. Is he perfect? Hell no, but then again, no one else in that show is, because that's the point of the show, is to make them more relatable. And that episode Haunted, where he was being haunted by Slade in his own mind, was very traumatizing. Number 3, we have Starfire. Now, I had the biggest crush on Starfire when I was little. She was always there for her friends, and was very sweet, but at the same time was tough as a rock. Even though she was an alien, she was also still very relatable because everyone knows how it feels to be an outcast, but she would still try her hardest and put her best foot forward for her friends. And number 2, we have Raven. I don't know about y'all, but whenever there was a Raven-focused episode, those became one of my favorite episodes of the series. Like the episode when she was trying to read this book that she fell in love with the guy that was in the book, but turned out to be the dragon that manipulated her. It showed that she felt like she was creepy and she didn't belong to hang out with anyone else because no one understood her. Like all these characters had sizable character growth, and I loved every minute of it. And the reason why Raven is higher than Starfire now that I'm all grown up now is because my taste have matured. And who else, whenever Raven decided to smile, was just like, "You must protect it." And at number 1, we have Cyborg. Like, come on now, how could I not put Cyborg up in there? Out of all the characters, he's the one most relatable to me because I've been through some of the stuff he's gone through. And one of the coldest lines that stuck with me all these years is when he went undercover at the Hive, and then he blew up the place, and Jinx was just like, "You could have been one of us," and he just sat there and said, "I could have been a lot of things." Which is very true and very prominent to his story. I've always liked Cyborg-focused episodes, especially the one with Atlas where he tried to push his limits over 100%, but at first he couldn't. He just realizes the struggle of his body's limitations because he's mostly mechanical now. Even still, at the end of the episode, he broke past his limits anyway. And does anyone else remember that nerve conversation that him and Starfire had about the whole Traki thing? Cyborg is the biggest inspiration and the walking example of don't let anyone or anything tell you what you can and can't do. Go past your limits because you can do it no matter what anyone else says. So yeah, that was my top 5 of the main characters of Teen Titans. If you want to see me do any other characters like the villains maybe, or any other like side characters in Teen Titans, let me know in the comment section. I try to keep this a little short and sweet so I didn't go into too much detail, but yeah, so I'll see you in the next one.